chaos flies!
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope your day is going well, and today I'm playing Hercules, showcasing his abilities. Recorded a few videos, but if you're new, smash that like and subscribe button, helps out the channel a lot. The first video I recorded I went 9-2, but my team lost ultimately, so there was no point posting that. Although I was kind of pissed because that was the best video out of the set I recorded. I did really well, but my Zeus was trolling, and my Cerberus might have been a new player because he did not know what he was doing at all. Anyways, this matchup is kind of convenient and difficult both at the same time, in the sense that the enemy team has a lot of crowd control, but so does my team. They have a Thanatos who has an execute, but so do I. When dealing with Thanatos, you want to deal burst damage against him and kill him quickly. However, he does a lot of damage, and the way he's playing safe. He comes in, dumps his abilities, and runs away. If the enemy is low enough, he'll probably just ult right away and try to run away. When an assassin plays like this, you just want to build tanky, because if you build damage, they're gonna two-shot you once they come in, do their damage, and the rest of their teammates are also there to do damage. Looks like they got our blue buff, which is just a scoundrel move in my opinion. That's him with my blue right there. I'm just gonna stun both of you because why not? If he wants to fight, that's fine. I am not gonna take too much damage, I'll just retreat. Achilles has a physical shield with his 2, and it gives him healing. So the more you level it, the more healing you get. His 1 is a stun, and his highest damaging ability, although people argue that it is his 3 because you can use it twice. In my experience, and in the 4 games I have played as Achilles, the 3 is inconsistent. You have to land it on a god to use it twice, unless you're an aspect. And sometimes they just walk away and you never get that second shot off, so what's the point? Why not just level the 1 and do as much damage as you can when you stun them? It just makes more sense. Prime issues with Achilles that I notice. He is very susceptible to crowd control. And the best build for him in Joust is going Spectral first. I know it's at the beginning of the match, but it gives you 400 health, 35 protections. There is Spectral Armor for physical, and there is Spectral Visage for magical. If they have 2 magical characters, even if they're just mages who don't build crit, still go Spectral Visage because that's 400 health and 35 protections, magical protections. If it's the physical one, that's 30 physical protections and 400 health. After that, you go Spirit Roll because it gives both kind of protections. That's that. And every time you're crowd controlled, you regen 4% of your max health and you gain 40 of each protections. This is important to go as a second item because if they have 2 magical, 1 physical, then you have a little bit of physical armor, and every time you're stunned, knocked off, banished, silenced, you gain an extra 40 of each protection. You walked right into that one. I can execute, but Danza has his ult, which has a stun, and Janus has his portal, which will just drop me into the ground, and Thanatos will silence me, and I will be dead before I know it. You have an execute, yes, but I can go in again, but Thanatos will be back with his ultimate, so I am not going in. I want to kill him, but I don't want to kill him that badly. That's the thing. You were playing safe, essentially. And you will find that just because you have an execute doesn't mean you should run after every single kill you see. That's one thing I've learned. Even though I've gotten into situations where I executed the entire enemy team all at once. And I think that's particularly funny. We're just gonna get our blue, farm as much as possible, get the items online so we're tanky. Now, don't get me wrong, Thanatos does a lot of damage, and you should not overlook him in any way. Another honorable mention, Thanatos, Hercules, Achilles, and who am I forgetting? Thor. These 4 physical gods, oh, here comes the opportunity. This is what I was talking about. Just because you have an execute, he's gonna die for sure, but now he's behind enemy lines against 2 of us who have crowd control as well, and now he's dead. That's what would have happened to me if I went in to their tower. Where was I going? Thanatos, Hercules, Achilles, and Thor are the four physical gods I see most played in all game modes, even in Joust. And honestly, all of these gods have crowd control in some way. A stun, Thor with his wall and his ult, Thanatos with a silent psych. Hercules, every ability except his three is crowd control, which makes him the most broken god in Smite, in my opinion. For example, you could have an Ares on your team, and that wouldn't save you from Hercules, because Ares would probably get killed on cooldown. Hercules will use his 2 to pull him up, his 1 to dash him into his team, ult him to knock him up, and by the time he does that, his teammates, who still have their full kits and their ultimates, will dump every ability they have and kill him instantly. So when I say Hercules is a better tank than any other tank in this game, I mean it, even though in Smite 1, he was not a tank at all. So there's that. I'm waiting for him in the tower so I can kill him again. He actually got smarter this time. So I would just pester his teammates. This Janna seems to think, oh, I can ult. And he Aegis. Okay. And he's going for someone else instead of me. And he got the kill. That's annoying. I really thought he would focus me because I was right in front of him, but no. Like I said, Thanatos dumps his ability and runs away. Thanks to the physical shield, he is not that big of a threat, which is why I'm leveling my 2 first. Normally you want to max out your 3, then your 1, then your 2. Like I said, the 3 is very inconsistent, and ooh, I should have gone in. Could have gotten that kill, but she got it. He is not going to do much damage to me because I have the physical shield and I have Spectral, so I'm going to heal from whatever crowd control he does, which is why I'm not so scared about going in against him. Sorry, I cannot speak right now. Okay, Thanatos is back. I am low on health, but I am not scared of him because I have a lot of protection. If I went damage first, they would have killed me at least 4 times. That is the truth. Yes, going damage is a lot more fun. I am top damage, wow, despite my build. Look at this build and I'm top damage. That's actually funny. Okay. That's kind of sad, actually. I don't know what my teammates are doing if I'm top damage. Yeah, look at my build. I should not be top damage. This is the first damage item I'm going after Warrior's Axe. Anyways. Yeah, early to mid game is where I think Achilles is strongest. After mid game, he falls off hard late game, in my opinion, because then the enemy has all their damage items and then a few pots. So yeah, I'm gonna push while I'm still strong. Okay, he does that. I walk away. I'm looking for the Thanatos, which is why my Scylla's back. She is so scared of him because if he silences her then throws his 1 at her, she's kind of half health or dead. That's his side. And now he runs away. Yep. I won't stand in front of this so it doesn't get to her. I have been hit with every crowd control they have and I'm just turning to half health. I'm gonna use a few pots. Pop my 2 into my 1. Did not get that kill. Then yeah, I missed the 3. This is what I mean by the 3 is inconsistent. If you can land it both times consistently, you want to level that up first. But if you're not going to be able to do that because the enemy has a lot of movement speed like Thanatos, or they just run away, you're better off leveling your 1. I'm just being honest with you. He is the only one here, so I'm just going to do this. Dodge that. Perfect. They got the kill. I'm gonna step out. I am not even half health. We got the kill on him under tower. That's actually kind of funny. That's both of his abilities. He's gonna move to the back. Yes. Exactly as I expected. Now, once again, if I was building full damage, this Thanatos would have killed me at least twice. He's stepping up because he has abilities, and I want to ult him. There we go. I can go in on this guy. His clone blocked it. Okay. That doesn't really change much. I'm going to try to step in front. He went for her. I'm just going to stun him since he's right there. And that's what I mean by getting CC chained. because Scylla rooted him. What's her name? Neith stunned him, and then I stunned him. So when you build full damage and you get CC chained like that, you don't even get to play the game. You're just dead because he couldn't move for like, what, 4 seconds? And then he was just dead. However, if he built tanky and had Spirit Robe, each time he got stunned, he would regen 4% of his max health. So in a 1v1 setting, yeah, you want to go damage. In a 3v3 setting and you're the tank, you need to be able to at least take damage for your team. That way, they still have their abilities, while the enemy just dumped everything they have on you, and then your team can just go in and kill them. Dodge that. Again, the 3 didn't reach, he just walked away. So if I was leveling the 3, I would not be top damage. Now, people will tell me I'm doing it wrong, but let's look at the facts here. Let's look at the facts. Okay, I'm still gonna stun you. And look at that. He is half health from one ability I used on him, and I'm not even half health while taking on how many of them? I have nothing up right now, it sucks. Okay. This is where he runs away. Yep, look at that. Okay, he runs away again. Yeah, my team is definitely winning this fight. Even though the enemy has just as much damage and crowd control as we do, we have a tank, which is me, and the enemy does not. The only chance the enemy has at winning this is if they take Lost Night while we're distracted. Oh, he's so good. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Stunned. Oh, I want this. There we go. I'm stunned. I could ult him, but I just want to ult out because I don't know what Janus is going to do. I should have ulted him and probably gotten that kill as well. But staying alive just seems smarter. Okay, Achilles has the longest cooldowns. Okay, maybe I just suck at landing his thing. He just moved to the side. Achilles has the longest cooldowns on his ability, and if you just rush cooldown, you don't do much really. Because not only will you do less damage than if you were full tank, you would be so squishy that you would die so often. It's not like Hercules where he can just dash away whenever things get dicey and he can just use his heal. Achilles is like Baron in the sense that he needs to hit something with an ability to heal. Baron has to land his 2 on enemy gods to heal, whereas Achilles can use it on enemy minions as well. Which I think makes Achilles sort of better. I think his 1 is his best ability. Everything else he can do without, just to be honest, and that's gone. But yeah, for the 3rd item, I went for Runeforge Hammer. Okay, he's over there. Oh, I'm hunting Thanatos. Okay, this is where you run away. You've used your 2 abilities. Yep, that's just predictable. This guy stayed for some reason, so he's dead. I could ult in there. Oh, Thanatos is also in the air. Okay. I think he was waiting for me to be half health for him to come in and kill me. Yeah, that's not happening. I went for a Runeforge Hammer because it gives 45 strength. And, oh, he is so dead. Yep, that's that 45 strength. I can fight you, believe it or not. I just want to get out of the tower. Okay, he ran away completely. 45 strength and a lot of health. That also helps with your Spectral, giving you 4% of your max health back. What is he doing? He's going for Neith. I'm going to stand in front. That way he won't even approach at all. And yeah, like I said, my team is going to win this because we have a tank, which is me. Had I gone damage, I could not have tanked. I could not have done anything I did. And in Smite 1, you barely ever built damage on Achilles. You would build like Gauntlet of Thebes back when it still gave you protections and health. And Prophetic, and like you would be the tankiest person on your team and you would still wipe out the entire enemy because you have an execute. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. We have Lost Night, he ulted me and I barely took any damage. Yep, that's fine. I really want to kill this Thanatos. Thank you. That's his clone. For a second I thought he was actually wrong. Read my abilities. Got a heal back. And I'm just gonna try to... Oh, they retreated as well. Interesting. I really thought they would go all in on me there, but they didn't. I wonder why they didn't, actually. I mean, I would have gone all in. There was no one else there. Okay, last item, Glad Shield, just because damage based on protections and cooldown. We have lost 90, yet they're at our inhib, or our Phoenix. Sorry, the other MOBA I play, they call those inhibitors. What's that thing called again? Predecessor. Yeah, it has even less players than Smite, so no one's watching that for sure. I'm not sure what the enemy is planning. They're just gonna wait for us to come in there, I guess. Achilles really needs work on his cooldown. Like, it's not even funny anymore. Okay, I could not dodge that. Then my 2 expires. Cool, cool. So now I have 1 less ability. Why would you ult in when we're all full health? Okay, that's why. Stun. Really? Get out. Oh, I really thought it was him. It was his clone. Oh, she still got him, actually. And I missed a second jab. That would have gotten him low. Well, this sucks. I can't really do anything. I'm just chasing him. There's my 1. Okay, I hate this guy. I actually hate this guy. That is frustrating, but Spirit Row. Even though there's just spawn, I'm gonna hit him directly, so it aggroes to me and not our minions. Then the minions can go in. Well, there were no minions actually. That sucks. Yeah. Okay. 2 of them. Oh, there's 3 of them. There's no one behind me. Interesting. My entire team is not here. Anyways, I can get my starter and possibly my... What is she doing? We go for her all the time. They both do because I always don't want her. Oh, he blocked it. And he's all the way. Why is he so fast? This is stupid. Not sure why Janus portaled himself, but he doesn't know that she's here. Yeah, he doesn't know that she's here. Why is Thanatos so fast? Yeah, that character is broken, and anyone who plays that character, I have no respect for you. No offense. Actually, all offense. I don't care if you get mad. I don't respect anyone who plays Thanatos, Hercules, who else? Ewelix, Loki, Susano. These are broken assassins. Achilles, well, he's not that broken. His cooldowns take forever. And he doesn't really do that much damage. He just has an execute, so he's not the one getting you 100 to 0. Hercules can make the game completely impossible for you to play. You kill them first, good. Stand in front of this, tank for my team. Dash out of that. Completely missed because I was discombobulated. And she got the kill before I could do anything. That's fine if he portals me. Spirit Robe, still keeping me healed up. Plus I have health pots. I can probably tank this. Gotta go in, create space. Let's do some damage to this, just in case. Go in again. Stunned. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Oh, I could. Oh, he was so low. Okay, I'm actually low, and then they have their enemies. They have the enemies out. Time to retreat. Does Thanatos have ult? He could probably kill me, actually, now that I think about it. Also, Achilles is 2, the health shield. It's only physical defense that it prevents. It doesn't prevent magical damage. I was not gonna let him kill me, no matter what. Yeah, that Thanatos, I'm so happy that we're shitting on him. I am so happy about this. I'm not top damage anymore, but I'm happy that Thanatos is having a terrible game. Why? Because he chose a broken character. If you're ever ahead and shitting on a Hercules or a Thanatos, be proud of yourself. Last spam them even. Because they chose a broken character and they're still losing. Can I steal this? I'm the greatest. I don't care if I die here, I'm still the greatest. He just dumped his abilities, ran away, and now he's back now that he has abilities. Subscribe to Cute Meister on YouTube, same as my gamer tag. Okay, there's no one there. Cool, cool. A little bit. How did Nice die? Okay, well, one of my teammates is dead. Janna's killed her somehow. I completely missed that, but it happened. So I'm gonna focus on this. We got 12 seconds. It's a good thing they died at the same time. I might ult this actually. Ult this just to scare him maybe? Yep, it should be dead. Subscribe to Cute Meister on YouTube.
Victory.
I hope you enjoyed that gameplay. It is not as good as the game where I went 9-3. However, I did better than Neath for some reason. Okay, just look at her build. Only one cooldown item. But yeah, Runeforge Hammer is really good. 350 health, 3 health regen. You're going to run into mana issues, which is why I went every item with mana afterwards. And then Glad Shield because cooldown and damage based on your protections, which is basically all of your build, except Runeforge. I did well. Did way better than Neath and Thanatos. Enjoy the game. I hope you like the build.